Lesson number 10, functions. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to recall the concept of functions, its domain and range, find the composite function given a set of function, perform operations on function, then classify based on the mapping whether a function is injective, surjective, or bijective. What is a function? A function f from a set A to a set B is a rule of correspondence that assigns to each element x in the set A exactly one element in the set B. The set A is the domain of the function f, and the set B contains the range. So when we say function, it can be one-to-one or many-to-one. All functions are relations, but not all relations are functions. Example number 1. Let A is equal to ABC and let B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have two sets here. Which of the following sets of ordered pairs or figures represent a function from set A to set B? We have 4 examples. Letter A, given this set of ordered pairs, A2, B3, C4. First step, in order for us to know if our given is function, first, all the elements of A, set A, should be used. So, dapat lahat magagamit yon. Even not all elements of B are used. So, kahit hindi mo magamit lahat ng elements ni B, basta lahat ng elements ni A, set A magagamit mo, masasabi mo ng function A yon. And it depends. Sabi ko nga, ang relationship pag function, one-to-one, many-to-one correspondence. Pag naging one-to-many siya, mali na. Hindi na rin siya function. So look at letter A. We have A2, B3, C4. So lahat ng A nagamit. Yung lahat ng elements ng B, hindi lahat nagamit. Hindi na nagamit yung 1 saka 5. But you can consider this A as function. So automatically, this A is a function. Okay, how about letter B? Given this example, two sets of ordered pairs, A1, B2. Automatically not a function kasi hindi lahat ng elements ng A ay nagamit. Walang C dito. Okay, so not a function. Letter C, look at this diagram in our letter C. Look at our given example, letter C. So nakikita ba itong ating diagram? So we have the first rectangle, vertical rectangle, all the elements of set A, ABC, and another rectangle at the right representing set B, 1 to 5. As you notice, all the elements in set A are being used, corresponds to one element at set B. Automatically, this is a function kasi ang relationship niya many-to-one at lahat ng elements ni A nagamit. So, we will write function. Then letter D. So, as you notice in letter D, makikita niyo yung relationship ng A, pinartner sa 1 and 2. So, 1 to many ito. Though nagamit lahat ng elements ni A, kaso ang relationship 1 to many, so not a function. So, that's how you distinguish whether a set is function or not a function. If I will give another example, for example, letter E, what do you notice? Lahat ng A, lahat ng elements ni set A nagamit. Kaso, yung B, nauulit. So, always remember, hindi siya magiging function basta nauulit yung domain. Okay? So, dalawa yung B. So, ang relationship niyan, 1 to many. So, wrong. So, this letter E that I added, not a function. So, I hope you understood again and reviewed function. Example number 2. How to find the domain and range of the following functions. So given this letter A, ordered pair, then we have B, we have C, we have D. So let us solve one by one. So letter A. So we know the domain of this function. Anong domain? Set of first elements in each ordered pair. So lahat ng first element. So -3, -1, 0, 1, 3, 5. So that's our domain. How about the range? So range is the set of y values or the second elements in each ordered pair. So we have 4, then 8, then negative 4, then naulit yung 4, okay lang. Then we have 8 again, naulit, then 11. Ayan. So this is our range. How about letter B? Given a rational function. So when we say rational function, fraction. How to find the domain? So pag sinabing domain, set of values for x, yung pwede sa x. Look at our denominator. If you will observe our denominator here, our denominator is x plus 3. Okay? So we have a rule in math that any number divided by 0 undefined. So bawal maging 0 ang denominator kasi undefined iyan. So ibig sabihin, ang aalamin mo dito kung ano yung bawal sa x dun sa denominator. So ang gawin nyo, equate nyo sa 0 ito. So x now is equal to negative 3. Transpose 3 at the right. So ibig sabihin, ang bawal dito sa x ay negative 3. Yun lang. The rest pwede na. That's why our domain for this given rational function is x such that x is not equal to negative 3. All real numbers but not equal to negative 3. So lahat pwede, bawal lang ang negative 3. How about the range? Okay? Bawal nga maging 0 yung ilalim, di ba? As a whole. So our range should be y such that y should not be equal to 0. All real numbers, but y should not be equal to 0. How about letter C? So we have here a radical function. So ngayon, sa loob ng radical sign o yung square root symbol, ang bawal doon maging negative yung loob as a whole. Kasi pag naging negative yung loob ng square root, imaginary number. We're talking about real numbers. So ngayon, anong bawal dun sa x na pag minus ko yung 9 dun sa x na naka-squared, magiging negative yung sagot. Okay? So ang bawal ay, itry natin yung 3. If x is equal to 3, so it will become 0. So real number yung 0. So itry ko naman ay 2. 9 minus 2 squared is equal to 9 minus 4 is equal to square root of 5. So real numbers pa rin yan. So check. How about 1? 1 squared. So mangyayari, square root of 9 minus 1, square root of 8. O, real number pa rin. How about 0? 9 minus 0 squared will become 9 minus 0, square root of 9, may sagot, which is 3. Okay. How about if I will use 4? Kung ang gagamitin ko naman ay 4, ipapalit ko sa x. 9 minus 4 squared. So, magiging 9 minus 16. Okay? 9 minus 16, negative 7. Mali. So, bawal na. So, bawal pala siya 4 pataas. Ang pwede sa kanya, 0. Ang katumbas ng x ay 0, 1, 2, 3. Hanggang 3 lang. Bawal na yung 4 and above. So ngayon, ang domain natin from 0 to 3 lang. So we can write like this. X is greater than or equal to negative 3, but less than or equal to 3. Kasi naka-squared naman. So kasama yung kanyang mirror sa negative side. So ang range naman niya, hanggang 0 to 3 lang din. So ang range na ay y is greater than or equal to 0, but less than or equal to 3. Ito yung range na, lahat ng sagot na may check dun sa dulo, dun sa ginawa kong checking. Ang domain natin yung sinubstitute ko, yung 0, 1, 2, 3 dito sa first step. The letter D, meron tayong given na polynomial function. Basta ganito ang given, any polynomial, monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial, na wala siyang denominator or wala siyang radical sign, automatically, ang domain niya ay all real numbers, even ang range niya, sasagot niya lang all real numbers. Kumbaga lahat ng number pwede. So that's how to find the domain and range of a given function. As a review, types of function. Let A and B be sets in F. A going to B. Then we have three types of function. Injective. Tinatawag din siyang one-to-one. Then surjective, on-to function ang tawag sa kanya. Then bijective, one-to-one na siya, on-to function pa siya. Hindi ko nababasahin yung ibang definition kasi I know that you will not get me. Okay? So pag sinabing injective, meron kayong dalawang set. Set A, set B. Set A, yun yung ating domain. Set B, yun yung ating range. Ibig sabihin ng injective, lahat ng A dapat magagamit para masabi mong function. Sa lahat naman ng klase ng function, dapat lahat ng elements ni A magagamit. Pero dapat, it has only one-to-one correspondence in set B. So dapat ang partner niya lang, isahan lang. Kumbaga, kung love life, girl to boy lang. Hindi pwedeng girl to two boys. Okay? O kaya, two boys to one girl. Bawal yon. So dapat girl to boy. Even though yung pangalawang set mo hindi mo magamit, basta ang relationship one-to-one. Surjective naman, ibig sabihin, lahat ng elements ng first set magagamit mo. Lahat ng elements ng second set magagamit mo. Na ang relationship either one-to-one or many-to-one. Okay? Yun. So dapat both sides magagamit. Pag bijective naman, yun naman yung one-to-one correspondence na si A nagamit mo lahat, si B nagamit mo lahat. Okay? Hindi siya pwede maging many-to-one. Dapat lahat ng B nagagamit. Basta one-to-one correspondence. Bijective. Pag sinabing bijective, sinasabi natin na injective na siya, surjective pa siya. So example, we have the following diagram. Look at this diagram. Ang sagot niya, one-to-one siya. So pag sinabing one-to-one, injective ito. So, paano siya naging injective? Naging injective siya because as you notice, lahat ng elements ni A nagamit mo. Though even yung elements ni B nagamit din lahat, pero okay lang hindi magamit lahat yung B. Pero look at the relationship, lahat one-to-one corresponding. So kaya siya injective. Look at this letter B. Tingnan natin itong pangalawang example. So lahat ng A na gamit, tingnan niyo yung partnership. 1 to B, 2A, 3D. Though hindi lahat ng B na gamit. So injective lang siya. Basta pag sinabing injective, one-to-one correspondence na lahat ng A dapat nagagamit para masabi mong function. Pero dapat ang partnership niya, isahan lang. Though hindi mo magamit lahat yung elements ng set B. Okay, yung pangatlo. Look at our given. Lahat ng A nagamit, even though lahat ng B nagamit din. So, tingnan niyo yung relationship. 1B, 2A, 3C, 4B. So, meron tayong many-to-one, meron tayong one-to-one. Okay? So, hindi siya pwede maging one-to-one kasi meron siyang many-to-one. Merong dalawa sa isa. So, lahat ng A nagamit, lahat ng B nagamit. So, on-to function lang siya. Ibig sabihin, surjective. Next. Fourth one. Ito. Lahat ng A nagamit. Then, hindi lahat ng B nagamit. Pero tingnan natin yung relationship. 1B, 3B. Okay? So, 2D, 4C. So, hindi siya one-to-one kasi hindi one-to-one correspondence eh. 'Di ba? Meron siyang many-to-one. Tama? So, hindi siya one-to-one. Hindi rin siya on-to function. Bakit? Hindi siya surjective. Pag sinabing on-to surjective, kasi hindi lahat ng B nagamit. Lahat ng elements ni B hindi nagamit eh. Okay? So, automatically, ibig sabihin, neither injective nor surjective. Yung pang-limang example, kung makikita nyo, hindi lahat ng A nagamit. So, automatically, hindi siya function. As I was saying, kailangan lahat ng elements nung unang set magagamit para masabi mong function. Kaya, not a function. Uulitin ko ha. Pag sinabing injective, dapat ang relationship mo lang 1-to-1. Para masabi mong function muna pala ang isang diagram, dapat lahat ng elements ng set A magagamit mo. Okay? Para masabi mo naman na injective siya or 1-to-1 correspondence, lahat ng set A magagamit, though hindi lahat ng set ng elements ng set B magagamit. Dapat ang relationship 1-to-1. Okay? Pag naman sinabing surjective, dapat ang relationship mo makikita 1-to-1 or many-to-1. Pero, dapat lahat ng elements ni A magamit, lahat ng elements ni B dapat magagamit. Wala maiiwan sa B para masabi mo na surjective. Okay? Pag may naiwan kang elements ni B, automatically hindi na siya pwede maging surjective. Paano mo naman masasabi na siya ay bijective? Dapat masatisfy niya yung injective sa surjective. Injective, lahat ng A magagamit. Ang correspondence nila 1-to-1. Tapos, para masabi mo naman surjective, lahat ng B magagamit. Okay? So, lahat ng A magagamit, lahat ng B magagamit, relationship 1-to-1, bijective ang tawag doon. Pag hindi mo nagamit lahat ng elements ni A nung unang set, automatically not a function. So, sana naunawaan si ma'am. Composite of two functions. The composition of the function f and g is given by f of g of x. Ayan. Yan ang kanyang itsura. Example number 1. Let g be the function from A, given the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 into B, A, B, C, and let f be the function from B, given elements A, B, C, and into C, given elements X, Y, Z, and G and F are defined by the set of ordered pairs. G, given 1B, 2C, 3A, 4B, and F, A, Y, B, X, C, Z. Given na yan. So, find f of g of x, or composite function of f2g. So, tingnan niyo yung drawing. Kumbaga, para siyang composite relation. Dito na lang kayo tumingin. Dito sa hinighlight ko. Kumbaga, parang gagawin natin siyang bridge. Okay? So, cancellation method lang. Kunwari, meron kang 1b. Ayan. So, dapat meron ka ring b sa unahan ng pangalawang given. So, makakancel si b. Ano matitira? Meron kang 1x. Next, 2c. Tapos, dapat may c sa unahan. Meron. Ayan. So, makakancel si c. Meron kang 2z. 3a. O, meron kang ay. O, makakancel si a. So, meron kang 3y. 4b. Meron bang nakikita kang b sa unahan? Ito, bx. So, makakancel si b. So, matitira 4x. 4x. So, yan na yung kanyang f of g of x or composite function of f2g. Given this diagram, kung gusto mong tingnan yung diagram, o doon ka na lang mag-base dun sa given functions na naka-ordered pairs. Another composite function example, 2. Given this function of x, 3x plus 1, and g of x, 4x minus 5. 5. Find f of g of x and g of f of x. Ito yung algebraic form. Magsasolve ka lang, algebra method. So, ang gagawin mo lang, pag sinabing f of g of x, okay, so kopyahin mo yung f of x, which is 3x plus 1. Yan yung kanyang katumbas. Tapos, palitan mo yung x dito ng katumbas ni g of x, which is 4x minus 5. So, mangyayari, 3, open parentheses, and close, plus 1. So, ano ba yung katumbas ni x? Di ba? G of x. Na ang equivalent niya, 4x minus 5. Yan, distribute. 3 times 4x, 12x. 3 times 5, negative 15, plus 1. So, mangyayari, copy 12x, then negative 15 plus 1, negative 40. Final answer. As simple as that. Second example. What you need to do is, ang pinaka-starting point mo naman, yung g of x, na ang given mo ay 4x minus 5. So yung x naman dito, ang papalitan mo ng f of x kasi g of f of x. So 4, open and close parentheses, minus 5. So ngayon, ano yung f of x na katumbas? 3x plus 1. O, distribute. 4 times 3x, 12x. 4 times 1, positive 4, minus 5. Then 12x, 4 minus 5, negative 1. Final answer. Operations of functions. Review lang nito, senior high school. So we have 4. Sum, f plus g of x. Ayan, iisa-isahin mo siya. Then difference, f of f minus g of x, which is equal to f of x minus g of x. Then product. Ayan, f times g of x, or isa-isahin mo, f of x times g of x. Then quotient. F over g of x is equal to f of x over g of x, where the denominator should not be equal to 0 kasi magiging undefined. So we have here given functions, f of x, x squared minus 1, and g of x, 2x plus 3. So let us solve one by one. So addition muna, number 1. So substitution. I-add mo lang yung dalawang katumbas ng function. So x squared minus 1 plus 2x plus 3. Kahit wala ng parentheses. Pagsamahin, combine similar terms. X squared, then second, 2x copy. Then itong mga number, negative 1, positive 3, so positive 2. Final answer. Letter B, subtraction naman. So copy f of x, x squared minus 1. Lagyan mo na ng parentheses kasi minus na. Then minus g of x, 2x plus 3. Okay, then copy the first given. Then minus. Pag minus, distribute nyo muna. Negative times 2x, negative 2x. Negative times positive 3, negative 3. Then combine similar terms. So x squared, then minus 2x. Negative 1, negative 3. So add, negative 4. Final answer. The letter C, we have f times g of x. O, isa-isahin nyo, multiply lang. O, ano bang f of x? X squared minus 1. O, g of x, 2x plus 3. O, fourth method. O, i-multiply x squared sa 2x. So, magiging 2x cubed. Tapos, outer, magkabilang dulo. X squared times positive 3. So, positive 3x squared. Then, inner. Negative 1 times 2x, negative 2x. Then, last terms. Negative 1 times positive 3, negative 3. So, as you perform point method, yan na yung sagot natin, wala naman pwede i-combine. So, final answer. Then division. So, let us divide our f of x. Ano ba katumbas ng f of x? X squared minus 1 over, ano g of x? 2x plus 3. Wala namang masisimplify dito. So, this is your final answer. So, that's how you perform the power operations of functions. So, I hope you understood this. We're just recalling very easy. Thanks, class.